Welcome back to Beat the Recession Marketing. I'm James Carley, and you're watching Results to Expect. Before you leave this course and you jump into action, I thought it would be good to share with you the type of results that you can expect from implementing a Beat the Recession campaign. Now, these results greatly depend on many factors, from the strength of your competition, the offers that you're bringing to the marketplace, as well as your own work ethic, as well as a list of other things. So these results that I'm going to share with you are really realistic for any business who really works hard and applies everything that you learned in the training. Once you see how our visionary ROI calculator works, analyzing your business to enter in realistic numbers is going to be very easy. Now, there are 6 elements that our calculator is designed for, but during this training, we're only going to cover 3 elements. Those 3 elements are the sales booster formula, the advanced ROI formula, and the customer value formula. Now, the point of these formulas are to help motivate you by showing you results in advance that you can expect from this type of campaign. I know how it feels to think that you've wasted time and money on training, so here's a logical way that I'm giving you so you can remove that fear and replace it with solid numbers. Because we all know when it comes to business, your numbers are everything. So I want to go over some basic metrics that if you get an understanding of it, you can kind of forecast and predict the kind of success your business would have. This is really a big deal for business owners because I know majority of us are analytical thinkers, right? So this process is really going to help going forward with your campaigns. The first formula that we're going to break down is called Sales Booster. The Sales Booster formula was designed to help you examine the profitability of your business. From there, I'm going to show you how a few small changes inside certain metrics can do wonders for your business's bottom line. So let's say for an example that I'm a local restaurant owner in San Diego, California. Now this can be any type of business in any location, but for this example, let's just say I'm a local restaurant owner. And on a monthly basis, my business receives about 1,000 customers. Each of my customers normally spends about $40 on dinners for 2, and they usually come see me about once a month. So in this example, the restaurant would generate $40,000 in sales monthly and $480,000 in sales annually. Now, these are basic profit and loss numbers that every business owner clearly understands, right? Which leaves us with the question, how do I increase my bottom line? The answer to that $1 million question is by focusing on 3 major metrics inside your business: your customer count, the dollar per sale, and the amount of purchases per month you're receiving from the customer. Improving just one of these metrics means a positive revenue increase for your business. Imagine what would happen if you improved all 3. And implementing the Beat the Recession marketing strategy that you just learned is how you're going to get those type of results. Realistically, I want you to look at what would happen if you increased each metric by just 10%. The amount of new revenue that would translate into would be a $13,000 increase monthly in sales and $158,000 annually. Now, how's that for results? This is the type of impact you can expect from putting a system in place. Now, these figures are really conservative numbers to play with. We're talking about a 10% increase in customers, which is just 100 people, a 10% increase in the average sale, which is just $4, and a 10% increase in purchases monthly, which is just 1 extra visit. In most cases, your numbers are going to be much higher, but either way it goes, if you improve just 1 metric, will put your business in the green. Now, the second formula we're going to learn about is called Advanced ROI. The Advanced ROI formula is designed to show you how to put both the revenue and profit into your pocket. Now, do you remember how we learned about how having a customer database or a list is really the biggest asset that any business could possess? There's many $1 million companies like Groupon and Living Social that operate solely based on this business model. Now, what you're going to see is how profitable it can be for a company to build your own database or build your own list. Now, let's go back to our local restaurant example. Let's say that my business has built an initial list of 300 prospects, and this list was created from all the marketing methods or all the pillars that we covered inside of the course. Now, from that subscriber list, I'm going to send out 4 promotions monthly to them. And with the response rate from your promotional messages being a conservative 8%, and with the average dollar per sale being just $20, the results would look something like this. From month 1 of running a campaign like this, you would see an increase in $1,900 in monthly revenue and $23,000 annually. Now, very similar to the last formula, there's only 4 metrics that we really care about. The first one is the subscriber size, which is the size of your actual list. The second is the promotions that we're sending out monthly. The third metric is the response rate. And the fourth is the average dollar per sale. Before we go forward, I want you to stop and look at this $1,900 that was created in new revenue. All of this revenue was generated just from having a list. This was revenue that you did not have before, but you can count on it growing monthly as your list continues to grow. So let's say, for an example, in month 2 of running a campaign like this, that your list grows by 100 people. Now remember, these aren't buyers, these are just interested people who joined your list through your company's irresistible offer from all the marketing campaigns you're doing out there. So in this scenario, your revenue is going to go from $1,900 to $2,500 in month 2. Hopefully you can see where this is going. Each month you're going to see steady growth to your list, and at some point your list will even start going viral, especially if what you're offering has high perceived value to the customer. And when you target your messages to your consumers' needs, wants, and desires, this is easy to do. From this point forward, your monthly revenue will start to begin to skyrocket. And the amazing thing is, we're only focused on improving just one metric, the size of the list. Imagine what would happen if you improve the other 2 metrics inside of your business. Can you see how small changes inside of certain metrics can make such a big impact on your business? The third formula we're going to learn about is called customer value. The customer value formula was designed to show you the lifetime value of a customer. Most businesses think that the value of a customer is based solely on the dollar amount that they spend. They're totally excluding the number of sales a year and the years that a customer will stay with your business. There's so much money that's being left on the table when you don't know everything about your customers. One good customer can send those additional referrals your way at any point in time. And many of those referrals, if you treat them right, will become new customers. And when you start to understand the worth of each customer, this will definitely change how you run and operate your business. Now, this is very similar to the other formulas. There are 4 metrics that we want to focus on. Number 1 being the number of sales per year. Number 2, the number of years a customer stays with your business. Number 3, the additional customer referrals that you receive a year. And number 4, the percent of referrals who actually become customers. So let's go back to our restaurant example. Let's say that our local restaurant receives $20 per sale, and the average customer who visits our restaurant comes 2 times a month or 24 times a year, and they stay a customer of ours for about 3 years. Now, during this time frame, each customer refers about 4 new customers per year. But out of those 4 new referral customers, 2 of them, or 50% of them, become a new customer. Now, are you ready for the drum roll? Here's the magic. Based on this example, the lifetime customer value of this restaurant would be $10,000. Did you hear that? $10,000. Now imagine if every time that you saw a new customer, a picture of $10,000 popped into your mind. How would that impact your company's customer service? Probably a whole lot. Now again, this is where those small incremental changes play such a big part. From implementing our Beat the Recession campaign, the number of sales per year will increase by 25%. That's 24 sales to 30. Next, the customer referrals will increase by 25%. That's 4 referrals a year till 5. These numbers, as you can see, are really conservative. Your lifetime customer value would then increase from $10,000 to $15,000. These results were made possible by just improving 2 metrics inside of your business. Imagine what would happen if you increased a little bit in all 4. I want you to remember that these metrics already exist inside of your business, And if you just improve them, it will only improve your business's profitability. So in closing, I hope you can see the type of results you can expect from having a system like this in place. I wanted to eliminate any possible doubt that you would have by showing you some real proof, by showing you some realistic numbers. I'm trying to help paint that picture of the type of success you can expect of putting a system like this in place. And the brilliant thing about all three of these formulas is how well they all work together. From the front end, which is the sales booster, to the back end, which is the advanced ROI, there's more revenue that's being created and more profit that's being made. So literally, we're leaving nothing to chance, but opening a door of endless opportunity. So I want you to block out any distractions. Go out there and go for it. I want you to take massive, massive action. Make a real difference in your business's bottom line. You deserve it.